What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. Uh, I've been looking forward to watching some of these types of videos for a while. This is our guy, Lamar Peters, Mississippi State Junior regular season highlights montage. So it's his highlights of his, I'm pretty sure his junior season was his final season because I think he entered the draft this year after he finished this year. So I don't even think he played his senior season. So Lamar Peters, junior season, 2K Kenny highlights. Go like, go subscribe, go support. Let's give it a watch.
Holman thought about the three, left open. Possibly got away with a walk. Peters is open. Lamar around that Holman screen.
He had like a bunch of like player of the weeks, player of the months. He had so many. It's so crazy to think a player like you don't really pay attention to it. Like I kind of watched. I didn't pay a lot of attention to like the SEC, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, all that sort of stuff. But watching Lamar Peters, being able to watch him in person in the one-on-one scene, and then hearing his story, and then seeing like what he did at Mississippi State is so crazy. How small the basketball world is.
With a rebound.
Yeah, he's just being active on the glass.
And give that man wow, Peters just flew by everybody.
And this is when he was like probably like I'd say like 185. That's his patented, this right here. That snatchback, isn't it crazy watching it right now? It's so much. He's perfected this over so many years. That snatchback now, it was deadly then. But now that he's like 20 pounds heavier and he's like more explosive, it's insane.
For the rebound. Stolen back by.
I think he averaged like, I think he was averaging like 10 points and 4 assists or something for his freshman year. It's freaking insane. They're showing like a lot of spot ups here. A lot of spot up threes. But if you watch his like G League highlights, we'll probably watch that next. But he was using that snatchback so much. So it's so fun watching him use that in the one-on-one scene.
They are 13 out of 45. Peters, tough shot.
Look how spandy he put on that ball. Man, it's so crazy because like Lamar, when you see him on the one-on-one scene, like he looks bigger than a lot of the guys. Look at him out here on this like Division I basketball court.
Shot.
And it's not even a knock on him. It's just like, this is what basketball is. I tell people all the time, it's like a genetic lottery. If you're not 6'8", a freak athlete, like good luck. So to see guys like this be player of the, like national player of the week and going into the draft at his height and his size, like obviously they got some ridiculous skill.
Did a good job in not trying to force that on the right side, but again, Mississippi State late to get out to those three-point shooters.
He does that same move too.
Right side, but again, Mississippi State late to get out to those three-point shooters. Peters on a step.
He does that same move today.
He's got a long way to go before he hits 366 of them. Peters.
Man, this is crazy because like,
He's got a long way.
Isn't it funny watching him play one-on-one? And a lot of times we're like, he's settling, he's taking, that shot was way too, he could have got a better shot. He could have done this. He's just like walking into shots because now he's got a screen. One-on-one, there's no screen. Now imagine guarding Lamar Peters and there's a screen. So now like you're starting from behind already. And he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to shoot it from beyond NBA range.
10-0 runs, and that's what they're trying to do now.
Abdul-Adu.
Honestly, a lot of this is just like simple basketball, just like spotting up and shooting open shots, which is like half of it.
For a change. Here's Lamar Peters, the lefty. And he's seen him.
How's that not a foul? How's this not a foul?
Seen him some nights when he's very quiet and does get involved in the second half. I think he's got to go early tonight. Seen him some nights when he's very quiet.
He's pulling from. Damn. Yeah, that's deep.
Peters is a lefty going to his right. Working on Avery Johnson Jr. Peters is
Avery Johnson Jr. No, I didn't even
a lefty
know.
going to his right.
Left to right here.
Right.
That's such a quick move. Like you can tell, like this dude's shoulders are still facing this direction. Like he hasn't reacted yet. Lamar is in a dead sprint going to the basket. What do we talk about in our one-on-ones all the time? Inside the elbow, inside the blocks. So the reason I talk about like being able to get into gaps and being able to drive straight past their foot, it's not necessarily just for this defender. Lamar is never worried about this guy, but the way you drive, you're worried about the help. So how do you deal with the help? Look how straight of an angle he gets to the basket. Now he's able to pick the ball up and deal with the help, with the jump stop. Like this guy's beat. He's not worried about him. Now you got a good teammate who's actually sealing and taking care of his defender. So all you had to do was beat 1.5 defenders.
Johnson Jr.
Which Lamar does there.
Shot in the paint. Another state steal. Good hands by Weatherspoon. 8th turnover. Peters for 3.
Y'all think he was talking trash? Probably not. He didn't really talk trash like that.
Peters off the bounce. Nifty. That's tough in this game.
Make him go right.
Weatherspoon jumped the pass.
Damn.
Peter out
He's
front.
so fast.
And Lamar Peters. I think they've surprised.
Isn't it funny, like the size that he looks on this court in comparison to like the one-on-one scene?
There's a lot of people how good they can.
I say this all the time. Like I walked into the gym, going to these one-on-one events. A lot of people are like, "You're way bigger than I thought." And I look at a lot of them. I'm like, man, they're way smaller than I thought. But it's just in the basketball world, you're just used to seeing like 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". So when people see me in person, they're like, man, you're tall. And I'm like, I've felt small my whole life because on the basketball court, I'm small.
Against Tennessee last time.
Watching Lamar Peters out there, like, he looked tiny, but you watch him on the one-on-one scene, he's bigger than half the guys out there.
Yeah, so he is shaking up under there.
He has a mouthpiece out and everything on the right side. Now it's time to get back into the offense. Go set a screen.
Some people think I should use a mouthpiece.
Peters.
We'll look at this just because, like, all of you that talk about the one-on-one scene, the reason I break it down the way I do, if you can score off of the catch and with 4 other players effectively on defense watching you, you're a scorer. The problem with one-on-one is you don't have to deal with help side defense. So players, people that I'm teaching, they don't fully understand that. But if you watch this right here, Lamar never has to catch this in triple threat with a defender set. He's catching this on the move.
He has a mouthpiece out and everything on the right side.
So look at his defender here. Like he's going to create a closeout whenever he comes off this dribble handoff.
Now it's time to get back into the offense. Go set a screen.
So now he's got a dribble handoff and he's going to get a ball screen. And this defender is already behind.
Some people think I should.
So now you're actually guarding Lamar Peters from behind. And then this big also has to guard him. And like no one's attached. So when we talk about like some of the moves he does in one-on-one, it's crazy. It's already tough to guard. But now it's like, yeah, guard all those moves when you're already behind.
Use a mouthpiece.
That's when we talk about how elite of a player, elite of a scorer, some of these guys are in 5-on-5.
Peters, floater.
It's just like, they make it look like way too easy.
That's what they love to do, like kick.
Like this right here. Imagine you're guarding Lamar Peters and they're like, hey, on the scouting report, it's like, hey, you got to watch out for a snatchback. He's going to go full speed left. He's got a left to right into a hezo, into a drive back to the basket. And then he's got like, he's going to get into your chest with his shoulder and he's going to push off and chicken wing you. And he's going to step back. He can hit that 3. You've got all these things you're thinking about. You're like, yep, I'm going to lock this guy down. He's only got 4 moves. That's what I got to guard. And then you get stuck on a closeout. You're this guy that's got to guard him on a closeout. And this is what elite basketball is. This is what Division I basketball is. This is what NBA basketball is. He's just catching it on a closeout and shooting the ball. Like, yes, he can do all that other stuff, but he can also just shoot open threes. Like, damn.
First,
all that scouting report stuff doesn't even matter.
made 3.
To look in, and he doesn't lock his guy and big.
Peters step back on Travis. Defensive rebound for the Cats.
And that's another thing too. Like,
Made
I say this all the time as well. Like, this defender, he's probably a good defender. He knows the scouting report. He knows all that stuff he's got to guard, just like we just talked about. But then let's get the big involved. Let's bring a pick and roll.
And he doesn't lock.
Oh, they're in drops. Oh, they're switching. I get to go one-on-one against this guy. Oh, all right.
This guy is big.
Peters step back on Travis. Offensive rebound for the Cats.
The dude really just a screen.
Same thing. He hasn't had to make any moves on this guy.
Out there.
Peters and the Bulldogs need it.
Damn, same thing again. All right.
Sauteed. Peters answers.
Remember, they already used one with Herman Davis calling one early. Quindary hits the deck, sets up Lamar Peters on a tray.
Their offense almost out at half court.
Peters killer crossover.
Almost out at half court.
And, you know, I talk about this a lot.
Sets up Lamar Peters on a tray.
A lot of players will ask me, it's frustrating to try and explain. Not frustrating. It's tough to try and explain this because as a scorer, I don't know how to say this. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, I don't know how to reach you. We're not worried about this guy. I never, when I was trying to score the basketball, I was never worried about this guy. You should be able to get by this guy every time. You've got unlimited dribbles. You can go wherever you want. There should be movement back here. Everyone's like watching you, whatever. But you're watching what he's seeing. You're watching where the help is. You're watching what everyone else is seeing. So you're looking at like the second line of defense. And for example, if there's a defender over here on the left, I might look this way to the left and go, that's the way I want to go. I'm going to go this way. Act like I'm going to go full speed left. Boom. I might cross back to the right and try to go score on you to the right. If the help is to the right, I do the same thing. Set you up to the right, go to the left. So really good scores, typically they're going to get by this guy. He's just not, it's not nothing to worry about because it's like, how can you guard an elite scorer one-on-one with a full court, unlimited dribbles, right? But usually this guy is looking at the second layer every time. If you watch Lamar and this whole thing, like he gets by this guy so easy, but it's like dealing with the help is what's the problem.
Peters killer crossover, somehow got it back and pinned. That's our offense. We got no true issues with.
Largest lead for Ole Miss. Peters with a
Catch and shoot.
On 11 possessions for Alabama. Peters step back. Boy, on 11.
Same thing. We got a mismatch out there. He's just turning him. He's just turning him. Look right to left, left to right. Boom, step back. Damn. Not an efficient shot, but go for it.
Interesting that
honestly, like this is actually the matchup. I was trying to look around. This might be the shortest guy on the defense for Alabama. Yeah, it makes sense. Tracks.
That Avery has made the switch now. You got Herb Jones on Lamar Peters, but with that thing that Avery has made the switch now.
This right here, full speed left. He sets him up full speed left to the basket, and this guy commits.
You got Herb.
Right when he commits to full speed left, Lamar now goes, no, hold on. I'm going to go full speed right.
Jones on Lamar Peters.
That's crazy.
But with that ball screen, it doesn't matter. Same action.
Peters step back at the free throw.
Same action.
Yeah, separation.
Peters step back at the free throw line. Perfect. Witherspoon rebound up ahead to Peters.
This is where he is dynamic.
I'm watching this now. He's always finished like this. I actually think this is a really tough finish when he doesn't elevate a lot and he just shoots the ball. And I think when you're doing that, usually when there's contact, it's kind of hard to aim it. I thought he elevated a lot more back in the day, but I guess I'm wrong.
Peters in traffic.
Off that left hand.
Peters in traffic.
It's like not a matchup for him out there.
Back out. Shot clock didn't reset. It's down to 6. Peters step back 3.
Shooting it too well from behind the three-point line and then leading SEC
He just keeps being like, hey, get away. I got this.
scoring in
Keeps calling for this ball screen, and then he just goes to work.
conference play.
Oh, horns. He was calling horns here.
The three-point line and in leading SEC scoring in conference play.
Peters step back. He's hit one of those tonight and got it.
Like if this is someone I'm coaching, I'm just like, what were you doing? That's not the play. Why are you going into this? LP is just like, I got 4 players, 4 defenders. I'm good. I'm good, coach.
Step back.
I'm gonna just step back.
He's hit one of those tonight and got a foot roll. But the Tigers 3 out of 7 from behind the arc. There's that Tiger pressure again. Carter kicks it off to Peters. Catch, shoot, carries.
For Mississippi State right now, I know they've been hot from
Back to that horn set.
behind the three-point line, but they've
So they run it the same way. So it's just like a pick and roll screen and dive, and then another ball screen. Is that what they run?
been even better getting
Oh, last time they ball screen. This time he just popped.
to the paint area.
Peters
There it
off
is.
the window. What a start for Kentucky.
Is that Spain pick and roll, or is this?
There it is.
Oh, this is like a little bit of UCLA, like an off-ball UCLA cut. Do you guys know what this is called? Anyone know what this is called? Off-ball UCLA cut, but into a ball screen. I know those are just basically like Spain pick and roll principles, stack principles. But does anyone know what those are? What that specific action is called, where it just goes off the back screen and then into a ball screen?
Peters gets that to go, and he'll go to 16 points in the game.
Well, you know, to me, Hero and Keldon Johnson, Higgins.
And he'll go to 16 points in the game.
Well, you know, to me, Hero and...
Damn, he hit him with the signature. I've been waiting for this one. Again, look at the shoulder. Look at the shoulder of Lamar Peters right here. Look at his shoulder. Shoulder into his chest. Drive like you're trying to get a basket. And then you pull back. That's how you cross people.
They have star all over him.
Peters may have gotten away with a...
State again. Peters to the basket. It's now 7.
The question is, how good can this Mississippi State team be? We'll find out a little bit more tonight.
Weatherspoon swings it around to Peters. He'll fire for 3.
It's just, I mean, he's just playing fives. He's just playing ball, man. He's just hooping.
Peters high off the window.
And he's so quick.
His head. And when you get that as an athlete, it's hard to get out of.
Lamar Peters, a challenge. Largest lead of the game for the Gators, up 3.
Very little movement in the Bulldog offense.
Here's 100% for the Bulldogs. Mississippi State actually shoots it at a higher percentage.
But he just pulling from wherever. If your hand in it. The crazy thing is you're watching these highlights and they don't look exciting. I mean, obviously there's a few. For the most part, they don't look exciting, but I'm imagining like guarding a player like this.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Like, look at it. He lost him for a split second. And now there's 2 screens. Boom, boom.
different, but you know, that's what this year
We've got 2. The 3rd switch.
for me. It's the first time in 23 years I had.
We got 3 switches. Now he gets to go to his signature wide open 3.
Was a lot.
Oh, we got a switch. I'm cool with this matchup. Bop. He turned around completely. Wide open 3. Damn.
0 and White handles it. Peters will get it back.
And hold on. Let's go back to that play. I want to talk about this real quick. So this defender right here probably studied the scouting report all week. He knew exactly all of Lamar's move. He knew exactly what he needed to guard. I'm going to force him this way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all these things. I'm planning. I'm ready. This dude up here, he might have just like, he might not have even read the scouting report. He might not have showed up to practice. He might only be worrying about this guy up here. In basketball, again, you need to understand most guys are out there just running around. They're not thinking. And this is what fives is. Look, like you get a play that allows you to run off of a screen. This is probably a good defender here. Guarding Lamar, good defender. Run off a screen, boom, I'm going to set him up. He thinks I'm coming off this screen. Instead, I'm coming off a double pin down, whatever you want to call it. So they have to switch. All right, this guy doesn't fucking know the scouting report. I know he doesn't know the scouting report on me. But boom, let's put him into another action. This guy, damn sure, he's light-skinned. He definitely didn't read the scouting report. Light-skinned people, we don't read scouting reports. I can just tell you right now. So now Lamar Peters can just do his signature move, because it's like this guy doesn't know what's going on. He got an arm sleeve. I promise you, he's not a shooter. He doesn't know what's going on. But crazy.
Zero and White handles it. Peters will get it back here.
So this is one of those things people talk about all the time of just like, why did this guy switch on to him? Or why did this, you know, Kobe scored 50 on this guy. I'm like, yeah, he might have scored 50 on him, but really it was probably like 10, and it was probably like 40 on everyone else because he kept getting switches and favorable matchups. If you want to be an elite scorer, learn how to create these advantages.
There he is. Here he comes. Ball screen roll.
I mean, it's the same thing here. He keep attacking the light skinned dude, Lamar. What's up, man? You got something against light skinned people? What's going on? What's going on?
Cheryl, this is something that Ole Miss does really well. They trap at the corners and then rotate and try to challenge shots. But that shot.
3-point shot from DC Davis, who's just checked in off target. And right now, Ole Miss desperate for some points.
In transition, though? We just pulling up like that? You got the green light, Lamar?
Davis has just checked in off target. And right now, Ole Miss desperate for some points.
Time.
Okay.
I know they want to try to get him going a little more offensively in the second half.
Letting the country know just how good they are.
Ugh.
Mississippi State, 12 and...
Man, he is such a lefty. Just like a traditional, classic lefty.
South Carolina.
Peters doesn't have the handle as well, but is a better...
Man, they run that horns action so much. Honestly, it's just the Lamar show.
Schedule, Virginia, Michigan.
Same play we just watched.
Feeling it.
With Mike White's freshman, right?
Horns again.
Noah Locke and company.
Into that pick and roll where he dives into a rescreen.
At Florida.
Screen for...
Yeah, it's just a Lamar show, honestly. What offense are we running? The LP. Let's run the LP.
Peters again. Count has it slapped away. Holman with another block. There's Peters.
Oh, dunk
He's
that.
in the clear.
With the right? With the right hand?
Holman.
Damn.
Last 4 field goals made by the Bulldogs. They lead by 8. Lamar Peters.
It was a 2-pointer and not a 3. Quick, Eric. It was a 2-pointer and not a...
I don't know, man. I mean, he just fell. And he's just pulling from the beyond NBA range. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what you do. That's pretty much the end of it. I don't know what you do. Go support 2 Kenny highlights, okay? Lamar Peters, we're going to watch the G League highlights next as well. We're going to catch up with some other players and their highlights too in the one-on-one scene. Let me know if you like these videos. I've been wanting to watch this for a while, but because I've been watching the one-on-one scene, I was like, I'll wait to do it on camera. I'll wait to do it with you guys. This is, I don't know, this is a coach's dream right here. This is good content. This is very good. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.